big raised bed, we're going to use it for a couple of things. One half is going to have some radishes and kale, and the other half we're going to put some lettuce and some dwarf nasturtium flowers. And these are things that, I mean, the nasturtium flowers are edible, so we'll be using them for that once they flower. And the radishes and the lettuce and the kale, they're only going to last so long before it gets too hot for them on this deck, because it's a full sun all day long spot where this is. And once that part is done, the lettuce and the radishes are done, then I'm going to come back through and I'm going to plant some herbs in there that can take the heat of all summer, and they'll do fine and thrive in this place. But for spring and for now, that's just going to be a great place to put some easy to grab lettuce and kale for our salads. Plant.
We don't plant.
Nasturtium.
Nasturtium.
Flowers.
Flowers.
How far apart are we going to do it?
12 inches in the back row of it.
Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Take one and then come over here.
And about me? Right here?
Mia, just put them on the top this time, and that way we can keep track of them, okay? Put your next one about right here.
Okay.
Hold on, Mia, don't cover it just yet, okay? So we can keep track of where they are. Ready? Right here.
Right here?
Yep. Just set it down and then we'll cover it up when we're ready. Alright, and then go ahead and put one more. Right there. Alright, now we're going to come over here.
That's my corn peanut. These are very tiny. We had to keep an eye so they could grow every year. Yes. Today we are going to plant Prizm Kale.
And how soon will you be able to eat it?
50 to 60 days. See, these things are really tiny.
Okay, go ahead and clean it.
I am going to get a few of these things and gently set that down while I do a little zigzag around.
And what are you planting in yours?
Gumball mix. You gotta keep a track of these because they're really tiny and they might go everywhere, so you gotta keep an eye on them wherever they go. Yeah. I'm going like in a little zigzag so I can do these, and we need to put them 4 inches apart.
And you're just covering them with a little bit.
And I'm just covering them with a little bit of it. And so we don't overflow them and it won't work.
I wanted to show you this. Look at how much my hostas are opening. I got these 3 and they're looking gorgeous. They're getting so big. Next up, I'm going to show you the onions that we planted. Alright, here is the onion row. Look how pretty they are, and they're growing so well. And with the warmth that we've had and the rain that we're expected to get, I think that they're really going to thrive and do well in this place. Now, I thought that I had some zinnias coming up, but after talking to somebody and thinking about where I had my sunflowers last year, I actually think I have some volunteer sunflowers to show you. So these are my sunflowers. They're a mammoth one. They were real tall and had real big heads on them and tons of seeds. And I had them at the end of the row, which our row ended here, and this year we added several feet to it. So once they get a little bit bigger, I will be moving them, just because I really liked having them at the ends of the row. And look, there's some popping up right here, coming up. Okay, so to start with, we got Coreopsis, and I will put a picture of that on so you can see it. They have a yellow flower, and then beside it, which it's kind of getting overtaken by the Coreopsis, the Coreopsis will get really big. This is a lily, and I'll put in the description the name of it because I cannot remember offhand, but I have a paper in the house that says what it is. And then these are my irises from last year that I planted over here, and they had gotten so big I had to cut the fabric around them to make room for them. And this stalk right up in here is going to be where iris blossom is. Some more Coreopsis and more irises. Starting to look so good and healthy. And then here is my peony that I had got from my mom last year. She gave me a few starts, and they didn't bloom last year, but this year they're looking so good and healthy. I'm excited. And a fun fact, if you want your peonies to have a bloom, you have to have ants all over them. The ants help get them ready to open up. Fun. Here, some more irises. Oh, look, it's also good and healthy. And then right here, this one is already got where it's going to open up, where the head of it, the flower is. It's overachiever over here. And then this is some violets. I found a lot of them around our field on the other side of where chickens are and the dogs. So I'm going to be picking some of them to use for some projects I want to try. And if you don't know what this is just like a ground ivy, and they got cute little purple flowers on them too. And then around the deck I got this other peony, and it's just, they're looking so good. And I got one more peony over here. And this cute little peony has its own little family of violets growing underneath it.
Thank you for watching us.
Thank you for watching.
Blessings
Till next time.
Bye.